drums in. Peace everybody, my name is Paul Womack, professionally known as Willie Green. I'm a record producer and audio engineer and studio owner. Worked with everybody from Wiz Khalifa to Billy Woods. We're in my studio, the Greenhouse Recording Company here in Brooklyn, New York, and we're here to talk about the Wave UBK FATSO. So when I'm choosing a piece of analog gear over digital, over a plugin, it's because I want something with some flavor, some character, something unique. There's nothing better than reaching out and grabbing a knob and turning it and make something musical happen, right? That's the fun part of what we do. The UBK FATSO is super impressive. We're gonna play around with it for a week or two, maybe 3. I wanna keep this thing for a while because I like it. I wanna check back in and see what happens. We can lay hands on it and dig in a little deeper. We'll be right back.
Live from the greenhouse.
All right, we're back in the greenhouse. My name is Willie Green, and I've spent a couple weeks now with the UBK FATSO. I've got a record here, beat I produced, my man Mose Wheeler, who's playing the Rhodes on here. And we got Prem Rock to come through and bless us with a freestyle on this. And I wanted to share my impressions with y'all. So we're gonna look at this 808 here. It's a cool 808, it's nice, it does its thing. But there's not a lot of character to it. When we bring in the UBK FATSO on this insert here, it's a whole different thing, man. It's a whole different thing. And now you hear there's a lot more high frequencies in there. There's more higher end content. And you're thinking, well, how are the highs gonna make my 808 sound better? You need the upper harmonics to make those subsonic instruments really work. And the FATSO gives you all of that. Let's hear it in context. Once again, this is without.
Ways to get around, I can find it if it's public transport.
And with.
Ways to get around, I can find it if it's public transport, then I know.
It pushes them right up front. They've got this aggression. The highest high-end stuff that it's adding kind of gets blended in, but you got this smack. Doom, doom, doom. And I want my 808s to smack. I want you to wonder, yo, was Green about to break my speakers? No, but it feels that way because the 808's rattling so much. It's great for low frequency sounds, bass, 808, and things, you know, more subtle as well. This is the original Rhodes as Mose played it, and I chopped it up a little bit. Nice sounding Rhodes, you know. We got the Mark II here, and Mose is a nice keyboard player. Does the Rhodes thing, you know, but we need more than just that. I ran it through the FATSO, and this is what we come out with now. This is the Rhodes soloed. So of course there's a level difference, but it's not just about the level, it's about the texture of the sound. It's about the character that's in there, and that's what I'm getting from the UBK FATSO on the more subtle level, right? You know, it's not just aggression. You can add some subtle harmonics to really just give a nice lush Rhodes sound. It does what the name says. It can take something from very small, a weak little drum sound and inflate it and just make it very huge. You know, pretty standard, nice drums, but a little bit regular. And you know I'm not into a little bit regular, right? So what I did is I ran those drums out to the FATSO. The whole drum bus, and this is what that sounds like. Just my drum bus run through the UBK FATSO and smashed up aggressively. So very clear difference. And maybe it's a little exaggerated. It's very crunchy. You hear that pumping and breathing, which I like. Let's hear a little bit of that in context.
Ways to get around, I can find it if it's public transport, then I know. And really, I don't know all the things you can't know. And it's kept up in the zone, won't up off of safekeeping. Catch me by a lake sleeping, don't want to be disturbed by whatever.
Right, so basically if you got a mix that needs a little more energy, it needs some life, it needs a little CPR, the UBK FATSO is going to bring life to your tracks. Maybe a little detail, maybe some larger than life energy, whatever you need for your mix, it's in the box, it's right there for you. So those are my impressions of the UBK FATSO. Shout out to Wave Distro for letting me hold on to it for a few weeks and really get into the details of it. My name is Willie Green, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
believe if you